Play Harris Heller. Enunciated. All right, you just gotta enunciate it real hard. You gotta go Harris Heller. What up, YouTube Nosy? I mean, you're always the first in here, I swear. Without fail. You and Stream Elements. Oh, girl, my back. I feel like it's been blown out. What's up, Drummer in a Box, Dank Show, Leo? How's it going, all you gamers? Hear ye, gamers. What's up, Dank Show? Whoa, bro. Asher, how goes it? G morning. A morning. A Bray Bay. Dude, I love that name. Kermit Akilla, what's up? Blink check. We doing a cheapish build today? Yeah, I would say this is a pretty cheap build. Let me see what it'll be. It'll be for sale for $725 at PC Bros. So, yeah, most people consider that to be pretty budget in the gaming PC world.
Yep, 3050 with a 5600X. Not too bad.
That's what we call solid.
Solid. Solid dime. Just kidding.
Material
no
solid.
Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Raptor, hello. How's it feel to be a dinosaur? Good morning, everyone. Welcome.
P and Y.
Yeah, P
It's
and Y.
pretty good looking. I kind of like.
It's not bad.
It reminds me of a just sleek minimalistic card.
It works.
I don't know why I said it reminds me of one.
It reminds you of sleek and minimalism.
It makes me think of it.
Hello, everybody. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. It is a 3058 gig, I believe. Yes, 8 gig. 3058 gig. So this is the full-fledged 3050. Hello, everybody. Hello. All right. Let's get this PC going. But yeah, this is going to be a nice build available on the website. We got a couple of high-end builds on the website, too, that you definitely take a look at if you're in the market. That 9950X PC is up there, so definitely take a look at that.
I know it's one we're talking about if it doesn't sell within like, probably half a month, maybe case swapping.
Where is the Intel Arc video? So the Intel Arc video just got finished about 2 or 3 days ago. It is scheduled for Monday. There is going to be another video today, though, which is our roundup of the best budget GPUs. That'll be going live today at 3. But yeah, there will be a video in depth on the A5, no, the A750, not the A580. And then this is gonna be like an Intel Arc weekend. Now I think about it.
A580 too.
Yeah, so we have the $500 A580 build on Friday. Today is our roundup video, which includes the A750, and then we have the actual Intel Arc A750 benchmark video. So
they're gonna say you guys are Intel shills.
Guys, we went away from the CPUs and joined the GPUs.
All on the GPUs. Toasty Thursday, everyone. I like Jack's story yesterday about the motherboard damage. Yeah, that's something that's very underrated for sure.
I had never even, Matt and I have talked, like we've always like joked about it, but once we had a poor customer come in and I think they either just built their PC or they were upgrading it, and it was in for repair. We looked at it, and that image that you guys saw was actually from Tyler at PC Bros. But yeah, they messed up their computer doing that, so.
Y'all decide if y'all are going to do the controller video. I don't think we made any movement on it, no.
I would say Kermit. I really did think it was a good idea. I talked to Matt about it off stream. We just haven't really. Oftentimes we'll have ideas, and if they're not like just absolutely like, oh yeah, that's gonna be it. Well, they go on the back burner, But I'm sure that we will do it eventually.
I can see that being a good, January, February topic. This time of year, we got to hit all the super hard bangers, for the holiday season. But yeah,
I will say for affiliate controllers,
would be cool.
Controllers could be kind of fire. I don't know. How many of y'all are buying controllers for the holiday season? I feel like because of gaming's at such an all-time high during the winter.
How's the quality of this case? Well, we've built in this case a lot, and it's kind of hard not to plan a budget build with this case right now. It is the Aqua 3. It comes with 3 RGB fans. It's micro RTX. It's $60. It's solid.
And if you're not feeling like going like kind of, I guess you'd call them a little more no-name brand, Thermaltake with their like 170, kind of same deal.
The only downside with the 170 that I guess this one has a hub, which is cool. The 170 does not have a hub.
Yeah.
You gotta make sure, it depends how budget you're going with your build. If you have an RGB header, you're good. But if you go really budget and you don't have an RGB header, that will be annoying for you.
Yeah, you'll need to get a little extra hub, which like this motherboard, this motherboard, for example, does not have an RGB header, which I don't know. I felt like this should have been a thing for a while now. Thank you for the top dog with the resub.
Ooh, thank you.
Why is it always a vertical mount motherboard PC case? Can't you guys use a horizontal one? It's great for no sagging problems.
You talking about like those cube cases where the motherboard lays like flat?
That or I guess a vertical mount.
Yeah, I mean, those just aren't standard.
Yeah.
I mean, I get the idea, and we've built in those cases before, and they're fine. It's just not really, I don't think it's a very modern thing anymore. Like, it used to be more popular, but.
I also gotta say too, like, you guys have been really hyping up the sag thing lately. We're starting to get the brackets now, but I don't know. It's just, clearly it's pretty standard. You know, it's like every case in the market pretty much uses the motherboard and just these little guys here to hold the graphics right up. I wish more cases of the thing where they added the little sag bracket in.
With Warzone pushing controller play so much, Black Ops 6 is about to release, I think it would be an excellent video, especially from keyboard and mouse.
Black Ops 6 is
Black Ops 6. We do have a budget build guide around Black Ops 6 scheduled.
I feel like GTA is also one that
GTA is
a
a big
lot of
one.
people use controller on.
For sure.
Some of you all just can't make the switch.
Yeah, that's one of those concepts, Kermit, that I would say is definitely like an evergreen long form thing. And those do really well during like the slow times. Because like those are the ones where you want to set them up early in the year, let them marinate the entire year. But no, I think it's a good concept, and I definitely want to start reaching out. I think the best way to do it for us to reach out to as many controller brands as possible, because we should be able to get all of the ones we want.
Yeah, especially like when it comes to like, since Corsair owns like Scuff and stuff, you know?
We can get a lot of them.
Yeah, it makes it a little easier on us. But it is kind of a patience game. Like if we do want to do that, you know, we got to reach out to the companies, and each one kind of often wants something a little different.
They'll be like, I want it all about my controller. And it's like, well, it's a roundup.
I was surprised how easy it was. I mean, it took a little bit of time, but it was pretty easy to. Actually, I don't know where my
The keyboard one
is.
or the mouse
Yeah, the
one?
keyboard one. The keyboard one. The mouse one obviously took a little bit. It's still not even ready. But yeah, the keyboard one was much smoother than I expected in terms of what everyone wanted.
Aim assist is definitely quite strong. It's definitely quite strong. You can pry your keyboard and mouse from your cold carpal tunnel affected hands.
Nice.
We like
I
that.
will never use a controller. There's just games that are honestly just built for controller though. Like,
Couldn't controller cause carpal tunnel too, technically?
I would think so. Just
Maybe
be a
nice.
different way. Maybe you need to even it out. You need to even out your carpal tunnel.
Actually, yeah, now I'm thinking about it, now I feel like it'd be just as easy, because I'm thinking about most controller players, especially if you use all your fingers besides your pinky. Wait, did you get the Red Dragon one from like the giant one? Or you said a bit ago, so is this something else?
I ended up buying the Red Dragon. Oh, it's a mouse he's talking about. Was there a giant mouse?
Wasn't that one that Macalester made by Red Dragon? Or is that a different brand?
Oh, yeah, it was Red Dragon. Yeah, the really thick mouse.
But they said from a while ago. You said yeah. Wait, so he bought the one that has like 12 macros on it, and it's like, it looks like a circle?
The super chunky boy?
Yeah, that one? Oh my lord.
Nice.
It's funny you said a while ago, because in my mind, I'm like, that video, like, we like just did it. I feel like didn't it just go live like within a week?
Yeah. Such fast TT, key, according to the, oh, interesting. See, it's one of those things where, like, I don't play competitive shooters as much anymore, so, you know, the appeal for me is a little less, but I get it. People who play on controller.
I mean, I can even see the appeal of, like, it's very similar to people who only type in an office, and yet they'll come to us and, like, buy a gaming keyboard.
Yeah.
I think that you can be playing single-player games like God of War and stuff like that and still want a really nice controller. Yeah, you got buttons. Yeah, I mean, that's becoming really common. Like, it's crazy to see that controllers on, like, you know, the 360 and, like, the one, you know, standard, you did not get anything extra on the back. Same with, like, PS4. But now you're starting to see, like, the new version of the Elite controllers come with, you know, extra buttons and even, like, changing actuation points in the triggers. It's definitely, it's funny to think about how Elite controllers used to be. Elite controllers used to mean it was a black controller.
What's up, Bruce? How you doing?
But hey, I remember getting an Elite controller back in the day. It felt so good.
The Elite. Good morning, everyone. What's up, Canada? How you doing? Shout out to the entire country, Canada.
Canada.
Aqua 3, meta budget case. Yes, sir. I have another build planned with it. The funny thing is, we built it in a lot for PC Bros, but I think we've only used it twice on the main channel in the past like 4 or 5 months. So it's not as oversaturated on the main channel as you might think.
It's definitely like a really new to us case. Like I remember when we found it for like, I guess it was either Toaster's video or it was, I feel like it was, because I feel like you planned a video with it where it was a really cheap build, and then I planned the giveaway, and I remember you saying like, oh, I just bought one of those for a build, and I was like, I just bought 5.
Dang,
So,
listen to Matt Beard. You hear this?
Your Lords of the Fallen Souls-like games definitely feel better with controller too. You think so?
Oh yeah, no, I mean, I play Black Myth with a controller. I mean, that's the way you should play those.
I play with fight sticks. You're loving your Envision Pro. Yeah, that's scuff, right? I know those seem like they're just mad popular. Like people love the Envision series.
We know Girthy. We know that.
We have a couple here actually.
Yeah, we do have them.
Hello from Poland, guys. Can I ask a question about a new PC build that I recently did? Ask away, Patrick. You know, we saw Patrick. We didn't get the... Well, I guess since you guys aren't going to answer, I'm going to leave.
I'm going to go away and leave.
You bought the first Jedi Star Wars game on sale for very cheap and only got through the first mission.
You don't like it? Not a fan? I really like those games. I will say that is a game that I have started and stopped. Like the first one I started and stopped probably like 3 times before I just committed and kept playing.
Honestly, that's why he's not in Jedi anymore.
That's why you're not in Jedi. You're Bruce.
What's your question, Chili Pie?
You don't like single player games? Yeah, that's funny. I was talking to Jackson about that. I'm like the opposite. I used to like, for a while there, I was only playing competitive first-person shooters growing up. I played some story games, but not much. But then recently, all I ever play are single player games. Unless it's Pokemon. So you're a man of culture, at least, when it comes to that.
So scuff only downside is the PC only. Is that, you mean with the Envision Pro, right? See, I've always like, since I started using controller on PC, I've just always just used, you know, whatever the cheaper Xbox controller is at the time. So it's weird to me to hear like that there's controllers that only work on PC.
Yeah. Nah, I've always just used whatever console I've had's controller. Like if I have the Xbox or like right now I have the Xbox One, I just use that controller when I use PC.
Blarp.
Fallen Order is really good. Survivor. Survivor runs like garbage on PC, but I really enjoyed it. I was committed. That was back before I upgraded my PC too.
It's the incredible Xander with a sub. Thank you.
Thank you, Xander.
The other day, Zach mentioned, who was I was talking about? For some reason, I said like we don't know any other Xanders, and Zach was like, we do know a Xander. And he's talking about Incredible Xander. Said no, that's X-Xander, bro.
That's Xander.
That's not the same.
That's not Xander. That's Xander. Fallen Order is so
Xandor.
good. Yeah, that is a good one.
All right, I'm guessing this doesn't have Type C. Dude, it's starting to become so common on all these cases.
Oh my!
We're almost out. I think we
God.
might be out. Actually, hold up. Might be your lucky day.
Not a lucky day for the customer, but a
No.
lucky day for me.
Oh no, still got a couple.
Ah!
Sorry, bud. I think we only have like one left actually, though.
You guys are zooming through this build again. I mean, look at it.
I know it's.
Look at it.
It's hard not to. We've just had so many, like, I think we have like 1 or 2 high-end builds. I know there's a 4070 Super build back there that's just waiting on the card. Which side do you think? Are you gonna go behind the board? Or?
Just through here.
I forgot this is micro tech, so I don't need to go behind the board.
You did not have to.
This is the only one I've heard of that can't be forced to play without adapters or anything. Yeah, that is weird. So, because I thought a lot of the consoles, are they not just like Bluetooth controllers, basically? And is that not how the controller would work?
Well, like
Bluetooth?
all the native ones, I know for PS5 now you can natively use it on PC. Like there's and that's weird that the modded space, you know, makes it to where
I would just think it'd be like backwards compatible.
You would think.
You know what I'm waiting for the day for is like since they just mostly use Bluetooth to my knowledge for everybody using Xbox controller and a PlayStation and vice versa. That'd be crazy.
Fire.
Honestly, probably wouldn't be bad for him though, because there are some people who really like the games on like PlayStation, for example, but don't like the controllers. What is this? In the car world, there are things called factory freaks. It is where the vehicle produces more horsepower from factory than what is considered normal. Have you all ran into this in the computer world? My recent build I did was 1 point away from the highest with the same parts PC. Keep in mind this was a fresh build.
I feel like any of our meta price to performance builds or used parts builds are kind of like that.
They usually always kind of shock us a little bit.
But generally,
Usually,
when we do used market stuff, we generally have a good idea of what we're going to get. A lot of people do get shocked, though, because they don't go used, and they're like, oh, wow, I didn't know it could do that.
Yeah, usually when I get shocked is never the high-end stuff, I just know what it's going to do. I will say upscaling has shocked me. Probably the biggest one that I think in the recent past is when we first started using FSR 3.0 in Warzone on AMD cards. So like, for example, the RX 7600, the RX 7700 XT, it was wild to see like respectable settings running at like 200 to 300 FPS. And before that, like even with nice cards like, 4070s, even I guess some of the AMD cards, it was, half of that performance.
Yeah, Warzone was always a game where like you thought it was really, really good even on a high-end build if you're getting like 160 FPS. Like,
and then suddenly it's like, here's 300 for you for a cheaper build.
Here's more.
And I was gonna say cheap builds too. Like I know recently we did one that was what was it? Because recently I feel like anything that's like, I swear to gosh, anything that's 9th gen or older, especially in esports, has just felt almost unusable. Like remember for the longest time I feel like I was still defending all those generations, and now I'm like realizing, well, I guess unusable for guys like us who are really trying to force 1080p. I know that anybody, I was talking about this last night, on a Discord somewhere, I was like, I think when you want to play a game, especially when you're younger, you'll run 720p lowest settings. Like that was some of the most fun, I remember ever having. Hold on, I got a phone call.
And they said no, thank you.
Hang up.
They said, oh, never mind. Just did a Xeon E5 1650 V3 with a 6600 build. Yeah, it's older. That's one I think is really underrated. Is older Xeons. People don't really understand how good those things still are. Let's see. Using dongle or build to reduce latency. Yeah, no, I normally don't like running just normal Bluetooth. Come on. I'm like doing the short right now, guys. I'm trying to make sure not to break the motherboard. There we go. Boom. It was a 3500X AliExpress CPU, the 1660 Ti, scored super around 3D mark, and was only 1 point away from the highest score. Nice. Yeah, that's a good combo. 3500X on AliExpress, good combo. We just got to build. I think I got a plan with the 3600. Let me see if it's still sitting over here. Not sure where that went. That's Jackson where he put that. I've been buying the Ryzen CPUs on AliExpress right now. 3000 series Ryzen, good value, really good value. You can get like the 3600 for like 40 or 50 bucks, 3500X for $30. Getting an AM4 dirt cheap, I think that is a really, really good option right now. X99 combo for my sons. Hey, if you haven't done it yet, Drover in a box, November is normally when they do the big discount. I think it's like $25 off when you buy X amounts. Like any of those combos, I think you can save like 20 something bucks on them. So hold off until November. We will be doing a PC build video. Ours is gonna be a little bit higher end this go around. We're actually, the game plan for our sponsored AliExpress build this year is going to be one of their AM4 combos. They sell the Ryzen 5 5500. They sell a B550M motherboard and 16 gigs of RAM for like 180 bucks. And then we're gonna pair with a 4060 and do like a $600 RTX 4060 PC. So it's gonna be sick. I'm excited for that one. Because the last one we did was $500 using a Xeon combo, but spent $100 more to get on AM4. I think that's worth it for sure. Higher end, 6th gen Intel 1660. Hey, it is not. We're going AM5, I would say AM4, AM4 video. I did not watch the LDT motherboard repair video. I kept seeing that thumbnail, but I was too busy playing Black Myth Wukong when I got home yesterday. Was it like a bent pin situation? Is that kind of how it went out? Let's see. I think fan speed needs to plug into the motherboard header to read the speeds. That's true. Mother repair scene scares me. I repaired worse. Bent and broken pins. Oh, did they repair a broken pin? Broken pins I wouldn't touch. Bent, Like, it can be fixed pretty easily if you're just careful. Broken pins, I don't know about all that. What do you think of the 12700 KF and 4070 combo? Solid. That's solid. Get a good deal on the 12700 KF. I would imagine those are probably going to be pretty cheap during November and like Black Friday sales, so keep an eye on those. 6 broken motherboards costing $350-ish. Oh, nice. Those videos are fun. That's similar to when we did the, I like the video we did where we bought 10 pounds of graphics cards. That was fun. I thought about doing it again, but I don't know if that'd be too repetitive. That video did well, but I don't know if it needs to be a series we need to do consistently or not. I don't know if you all saw the video. And it got $200 MSRP boards for less than $50 a piece. You love to see it. Some pins just broke at the tip. Oh, really? Nice. That's pretty cool. That's definitely beyond what I would be willing to do, but that's cool. That's cool content. Just the tip. Yeah, just the tip. Only just the tip, guys. Piggy Tech and Xander were on the same page. Just the tip. Really like he fixed every single one. Hey, that makes for good content, doesn't it? Jinx Pinky. You and Pinky Tech just thinking about some naughty things. How dare you? Just the tip. But yeah, guys, it's crazy to think. I mean, I guess it's here. You know, I was off a week, but next week is already the giveaway stream. So a week from tomorrow is the giveaway stream. Does that just feel quick to you? Or maybe it was just me. I don't know. But next Friday is the giveaway stream. I'm excited. It's going to be fun, per usual. Giving away a gaming PC. And to be fair, I had the giveaway stream, and then that next week I was on vacation. So, you know, it is what it is. Time flies when you're not focused on time. Do I need to be more focused on time? Yep, the day after is the car show for sure. Yep, we'll be doing the PC Bros car show that Saturday as well. It is just you, but also the second Friday is on the earlier side of the month this time. That's true. Then it'll be Christmas. Then we're playing, what's that Santa game that we play every year? Long Live Santa. We'll be playing Long Live Santa before you know it. And I feel like we just did that. Time flies by. Can't wait to tune in the giveaway stream and not win. They go to the car show the next day. You know what, Xander? If you know what'd be awesome? What if you won and then you could come pick up the PC on Saturday? That'd be sick. That'd be really cool if one of you during the giveaway stream won the PC and they could come to the car show on Saturday and just pick up your computer. I'd love that. It'd be fire. I'll be there as always. Sounds good. Is that case green? No. I can see why you think it looks green with the camera, but it is not green. This is just the Aqua 3. There we go. There you go. This is the case. I think it's the orange light with the webcam that we have, making it look green. Nobody else enters, so I could pick it up, make some excellent content. Sounds good. Or the desk mat. The desk mat could be causing the problems too, for sure. There we go. Let's see. We need Blood Hunt this stream? Maybe. I know we're gonna, the issue is, it's an issue, but also I think it makes the stream much better. Ever since we cut the stream down to 6 hours, we have not had a problem filling it with content. Like, especially with the Hot Ones thing that we did. I don't think we have really a theme. I don't think we've planned anything for this one, so it's just gonna be pretty gaming heavy. So we might be able to fit in some new games for sure. Yeah, we're still kind of, you know, just rolling with it. 6 hours, we're able to fill the time pretty easily with a lot of good content. Pico Park is our #1. Try to get as far as we can. That'll take up a couple hours. I know we wanted to try some Apex quads because I do have that now. And then we want to have Black Ops 6 until next stream. We'll have Black Ops 6 Zombies the next stream. So we got lots of games to play. 8 or 6. This is an 8 gig. I think it's reflecting the desk mat. Let's see. Yeah, it might be. I think that might be it. That's so weird. Let me move it around. Yeah, it still looks, it looks like an army green. That's crazy. Apex. Do you play Apex regular, Pinky Tech? Yeah, it's weird for me, you know. I have not, like, when's the last time I've gone home and launched a first-person shooter? You know what's gonna be funny? Maybe that's what ruined it for me. The last first-person shooter I went home and launched was X-Defiant, probably. I have not played a first-person shooter at home in forever. Good morning, sir. I love these builds. Thank you so much. I appreciate the support. My goal is to get a few more PCs so I can get some of my buddies away from console gaming. Nice. It's always good to get those people away from console. Game on PC. As always, the holidays are the perfect time to do that. You get some good sales, just saying. What PC you guys use for shooting this stream? Are you talking about like our live stream PC that we're using right now? We're using a mini PC actually. So it's actually a 2 PC setup to be exact. We have a Geekom mini PC that, well, I don't even remember the specs of this thing. Let's see. The mini PC, actually I'll just show you guys. I forgot to have this. Mini PC right underneath there. I'm not going to show you what it says on it because it's very lewd of, yeah, it's just lewd. Don't worry about it. We'll go to Task Manager real quick. This PC has a Ryzen 9 7940HS with 32 gigs of RAM and the 780M graphics, but all this thing is doing is taking all the input in, and we use teleport, which is how you transfer video footage from one PC to another PC on the same network. And we're using teleport to send this to my personal rig that I use for the giveaway stream. And for the giveaway stream, my PC that I use right now is a 4080 Super with a 14900KS. XFI was good, but got old quick. It's just, honestly, I liked it, and I hoped it was going to be better long term, but it ended up just being another COD attempted killer that failed. What single player games are you enjoying lately? I have been going crazy in Black Myth Wukong. I am at like 12, 13 hours in, just got to chapter 3. That game is awesome. I've been thinking about making a Toasty DIY video, kind of talking about how Souls-like style games have kind of revived my love for video games, because I kind of just stopped playing games when they were first-person shooters. I just stopped caring. Maybe it's because that's all we test here at the office, and it kind of burnt me out from wanting to play at home. But just Souls-like games have kind of just brought back some love for video games that I haven't had in a while. Can I ask you something, please? Sure. The price of a new console, you can build a beautiful high-end gaming PC. I'll play any console. That's a bit of a stretch, I will say. I do believe you could build a good gaming PC for the price of if we're talking about the current consoles, PS5 and Xbox, it's much harder. The new PS5 Pro, yes, you could build one that's a good PC that I would definitely choose over the PS5 Pro, but it's much closer than people in the PC space are boasting, to be honest. It's not like super easy to do. And we are going to do a video on a $700 PC versus the $700 PS5 Pro. We will factor in the whole, you got to pay $50 for a subscription for the online service, all the other fees that come with PlayStation 5, and also the stuff you need for a PC, but it's closer than you think. For a PS5 Pro price, you can. Yes, you can, but based on the on paper, it's still not, I would say it's much more in favor for PC now with the PS5 Pro price than it was with the PS5. But it's still, I'll be interested to see what the difference looks like. Because right now the PS5 Pro does not look like it's going to be that much of an upgrade. So if that's the case, then yeah, I think it's going to be pretty easy. But it's definitely closer than you think. What was Fallen Harvest that got me into the genre? Nice. You should add in the $80 disk drive too, or offer options. We'll see. Okay, I want to ask a question, and maybe I'm just in the minority of this because I'm a PC gamer and I'm not. There's a lot of people out there who are very pro physical media, and I bet Dark Vader, you're one of those people. Is the disk drive really something someone buys for their console nowadays? If you own a console, do you go out of your way to get the disk drive version? For me, I wouldn't, because I have a good internet connection. It sucks to download every game on launch and also have all that storage, but I don't. Physical movies, consoles 85% digital. That's fair. I never use my disk drive. I never use my console as like a living room movie setup. That's just not something I do. Yes, maybe the Blu-ray drive and PC, yes. I go back to disk drive. Okay, so there are more people than I thought, because for me, if I get a console, like at my home right now, I have my living room setup literally is just a TV with a Amazon Fire Stick plugged in. Most of the content I watch is live streamed on TV. Yo, thank you for the resub, Smug Grinch. Is mostly going to be the content I watch on TV, like through my, I use DirecTV Stream, the D-Stream service. That's what I use for like watching sports and stuff. Or we're watching Netflix, Hulu, or any of those subscription services. That's where I watch any of my stuff on TV. Movie-wise, same deal. Netflix, Hulu, all of those. I don't really do anything physical. I have like a bunch of, you know, discs and stuff, but I don't really use those that much. Like I have kind of a collection just from when I was younger, but I don't really use them that much. And then in my other room, I have my PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series S. That's more like a family room that I call like our game room that we keep consoles in. So I really could care less if they have a disc drive. So I'm just curious. With the current focus on digital ownership not really being ownerships with disk drive. Yeah, I don't know. It's never, I mean, I get it, the whole idea of ownership. It's never bothered me, but I am such a person that will jump from thing to thing so quickly that I kind of am glad I don't have a hoarding problem of digital or like physical media in my house, because it would be a problem. If internet goes out, what are you gonna do? Just not use technology, honestly. Just step away from technology for a bit. That's kind of my mindset, is like, cool. My internet goes out for a bit. It is what it is. The fact is, it's there, but not taking up space, can get damaged, and time to come. PlayStation Network Xbox went down this week, which just sucked. That's true. I did notice that was a problem. So for that situation, you can't really use your console, which does suck. That definitely sucks. Yeah, I don't know. Physical media has never been a problem to me, but I get it. I do get it from someone's point of view, but it's never been something that really has been a problem for me. Is Jackson okay? I think he's okay. He's selling something on Facebook Market right now, and I think he's probably talking to somebody on the phone who's interested. So I think that's why he's been gone so long, I think. I don't see why it wouldn't be that. 7500F still around 130. 7500F last time I checked, because I recorded a short this morning about the 7500F. It was about 130 or less. So you can find it as cheap as 123. Agree, in all honesty, helping smart people come up with solutions, solve the feeling that you own what you buy. Yeah, that's fair. I get it. I get the idea of owning what you buy. I don't know, maybe it's just because I'm not a materialistic person. Is that a weird way to say that? Like, I feel like I've never been a materialistic person who's like, I have these things, so maybe that makes me less inclined to feel entitled to physical media. Does that make sense? Or does that just sound stupid? Because like, I don't know, that's kind of how I'd rationalize it for me. Is like, I don't feel the need to have the physical thing. And I'm cool renting stuff just to experience it once and be done with it. Like, I'm not, and one thing too, for movies, I'm not someone who rewatches movies very often, if any. I never really rewatch movies. So like, I'll watch a movie, experience it, that's it. I've never been one to rewatch movies, just for the sake of rewatching movies. Or TV shows. That's the longest I've went without internet since I was a young teen in dad's and grandma's. Thankfully, still have data to watch the streams. Well, I'm glad you can watch the streams. And hopefully things start getting better for you here soon, Queen. I have a better connection to something I can feel, especially special edition releases. I think special edition releases are cool. I get that. Special editions, maybe. I like to rewatch movies because I have kids and always miss something. That's fair. I get that. I totally get that. No kids? I got no kids. Maybe that'll change for me. I don't have kids right now, so maybe that'll change for me. I rewatch movie TV all the time, but that's why I used to collect DVDs. See, I get the value of that because, like, if you really get value out of rewatching the same movie or TV series and your favorite streaming platform gets rid of it, yeah, you gotta have physical media for that. Eric, what's up? I'm only gaming whatever game I'm into at the moment is hard drive, so if the internet goes out, I'm good. Nice. I rewatch certain movies a couple times a year. I think my girlfriend and I, we do have like a kind of a rotation of like TV shows that we'll watch on streaming and stuff. And yeah, I mean, there's like obviously Christmas movies, things like that. Have kids, your cartridge collection will grow. I can see that. I can see that. I got 5 kids now, so used to game daily, now once a week. It is what it is. The funny thing is, like, again, up until recently where I got Black Myth and all that sort of stuff, I really did not play games much at all. I would literally, my gaming time would be during the giveaway stream and when we benchmark PCs, which I don't really categorize benchmarking PCs as game time because I'm really just more focused on getting the PC to run optimally, look at settings, things like that. I'm not really just chilling and gaming, you know? But now I can with the games that I've been liking. Got a NAS PC. You talking about us? We don't have a NAS computer. We use Synology NAS drives. Well, we use a Synology and we use a, crap, I'm drawing the blank on the other name. I'm not forgetting it. QNAP. We have a Synology hard drive NAS that we offload all our rendered videos to. And then we have a QNAP SSD NAS to edit off of. Blackman's Wukong, maybe about a monkey, but he is goated. Yeah, I think that game is badass, man. I love that game. I don't know what I love about it. It's definitely way outside a game I'd normally play, but I love it. Benchmark and spin the wheel once in a blue. What do you mean by that? Jackson's battling because he used the bathroom from dinner last night. Yeah, I wonder what he ate last night. Do you think he had a ton of Taco Bell and he's like blowing up the toilet now? GTA Casino. I have no idea what you're talking about when I see potatoes. You lost me. Def Taco Bell? Def Taco Bell. He has gotten good though. He hasn't been bringing Baja Blast. Normally he has the dew every morning. He's been doing protein shakes. I can't be the damn tiger. And are you talking about the first tiger? The one in like the blood pit? Is that the one you're talking about? That one wasn't too hard for me. Where did Jackson go though? He'll be back, I promise. He's on the phone. Someone called and he had to talk to somebody on the phone. He's selling something on Facebook Market, so I think he's probably answering a bunch of questions to the person, so. Was bad before the storm. I had downloaded a couple of new online games I wanted to play. Horrible time for the Wi-Fi to go out. Yeah, that ain't good. That ain't good. Let's see. Yes, I'm impatient. I guess I got close and forgot to dodge. Yeah, that's the biggest thing is if you're like in those like Soul-like games, if you haven't played them a lot, also even if you play them a lot, once you get to the point where it's like really slowing down and stuff, or slowing down, when it really is ramping up and you're about to win, you really start like panicking, like panic dodging, and then you're like out of stamina and then you're dead. That is 100% how it goes with those games. And then once you get in a rhythm, it's kind of like a dance, you know? You get in a rhythm with some of these bosses, you know what their moves are gonna be, and you start dodging. It's so satisfying once you actually win. So I would cable manage, but it's still 9:36. And you know, I still got 30 minutes to stream here. So I'll just leave it like this. Thanks for the tip, of course. Let's see. Same deal with Hellblade. I feel it. Thanks for the pro tip. Yes, pro tip. But no, I've really enjoyed that game. It's been fun. It's been a lot of fun. Get the rhythm, get the rhyme. Yep, there you go. What type of desk chairs do you have at the office? I know Zach had a shout out for a video sponsor, but I can't find it. So we've done a lot of chairs. Right now, the chairs that Jackson and I use and McAllister are chairs that we got when we got our first office. It was about 4 years ago now. They're from LF Gaming, which I think they still exist. I don't know. They're very expensive chairs. They've held up. I will give them credit. They've held up, but they're very expensive chairs. And we use a mixture of other ones around the office. Like I'm looking at two right now. We have Sihu, which is one we really like. Sihu makes a lot of good ones. FlexiSpot now makes chairs. Love their standing desks, so they have good chairs as well. If you don't know how to spell Sihu, by the way, S-I-H-O-O. I think that's it. Sihu. S-I-H-O-O. And then we also have, we've done, what's another one? ProtoArch has chairs now, so we've done ProtoArch stuff. Yeah, I think that's about it. Hi, I've been watching your channel for the last few days and want to build a gaming PC. Is the Ryzen 7 7800 a good match for the RTX 4070? Yes, Tattoo Man. That's a good combo. That will do the job. I think that's kind of like the meta combo. It sucks that it's nearly impossible to get your hands on the 7800X3D for non-scout pricing, unless you have a Micro Center. I know someone who has a Micro Center is going to say that. Unless you have a Micro Center, because Micro Center seems to still have them, but they are more expensive than they used to be. So we'll see how it goes. I bought it in a PC contest, only 30 minutes runtime, install Windows 11. Nice. They went up $100. Yeah, and also the stock's low. So yeah, I don't know. I'm hoping we don't have any issues long term with some of this, all the like world situations going on right now with all the strikes with the imports, that issue in that quartz mine. Like there's a lot of variables that can really make the PC industry a little bit short again in the future. So we'll see what happens. And would a B650 and NX670 motherboard? Are you talking about an X670? I would go a good B650 is what I would recommend. A really top tier B650. I want to get Secret Labs Fortnite Edition so bad, but I'm currently using a floor model knockoff gaming brand chair. See, I'm gonna say, we've said this before, but you get whatever you want. Gaming chairs are overpriced. Recently, we've been mainly doing ads on ergo chairs. I think ergo chairs are the move for PC gamers. Get an ergo chair. Your back will thank you. Is it true that the 580 is losing / lost future driver support? So yes, it has not. If I remember right, it's been like 3 or 4 months since it's got a new driver update. So it'll get security updates, but it won't get game-ready drivers anymore. So yes, if you are using that card for new game launches, which if you are, please upgrade. Like at this point, it's time to upgrade if you can. Yeah, you're not going to get the latest driver updates. So like if you are trying to play new Call of Duty, Fortnite with some updates, you might have some issues with it, even though it is a good card for Fortnite still. Yeah, you're not going to get new game-ready driver stuff. Thanks, Matt, for the info on the chair. Wife wants a nice chair. You're welcome. Oh, goodness. Yeah, I would definitely look at See-Who. See-Who's a really good one. FlexiSpot's a good one. I know we got a potential ad deal with FlexiSpot coming up, but hey, I love ergo chairs. I definitely recommend ergo chairs. Gaming chairs are cool, don't get me wrong. They look sick, but it's not worth it. I mean, when I was growing up, obviously, I loved gaming chairs. We actually had I think I had a DX Racer for the longest time. Just have a comfy plus-size office chair in my room, but I can't even use it because I need one ottoman and 2. The room is off limits for notes because the floor is falling in. Oh God, I hope everything gets better for you, Queen. You're really struggling. So some FlexiSpot stuff. Bruce, you gotta grind, bro. You gotta grind. The biggest issue that you're gonna have problems, Bruce, with sponsors like that is you gotta be on camera more. You know, desk, you could build a good COD setup, but you gotta be on camera more. Just saying. Is Matt gone today? Well, somebody is confused about who is who because I is Matt. Jackson is here. I am Matt. Jackson is here. He's just been on the phone. Any chance you guys want to unbox and review the Pyron Man 5 Raspberry Pi PC case and upgrade package? I think somebody has been in our email for like the past month trying to sell us on that. I don't know, maybe. We did a Raspberry Pi video that did quite well, but I don't really know if it's worth going down that rabbit hole to build a Raspberry Pi build inside one of those. Raspberry Pi is cool though. It's come a long way. Just woke up 3 minutes ago and I'm still a little foggy. Are you like, do I look like I'm turning into Jackson? What's going on here? Is my beard falling out? Is that the problem? Beard equal Matt. Is that how you all determine? Is it really that close a resemblance that you're saying beard equals Matt? Because I don't think it is that close a resemblance, I will say. Bum, bum, bum. My daily driver is a 7600X3D with a 7800 GRE that is super awesome combo. Yeah, that's a good combo. That's baller. One might say that is a plum crazy PC. One might say. Let me feel your face so I know who you are. That's true. If you're blind, let me feel your face so I know who you are. What would be a price equivalent upgrade to a 580? Got mine on AliExpress. Price equivalent upgrade. If we're talking about 580 AliExpress pricing, you ain't gonna find anything that's a good upgrade. I'll be totally honest with you. I would look Right now, I think the new meta upgrade is probably gonna be double the cost if you're gonna look used, is the RX 6600 or, you know, never mind. I'm not gonna even recommend that GPU. RX 6600, that's the one I would recommend for an upgrade. Plus Jackson doesn't say okay, okay like you do. Okay, okay. Like that, like that. Do you think the BIOS updates will actually fix Intel issues? Only time will tell. So the actual updates, the microcode updates, did not impact performance. It really didn't. In terms of like people seeing their benchmarks, like not significant enough. So really only time will tell now. It's kind of quieted down since those updates that came out, which is good for Intel. But they're already looking at a new CPU launch. So I hope 13 and 14 gen stuff doesn't just disappear, but we'll see. Thanks, Matt. By the way, you and Jack's the first YouTubers I watched that had a lot of info and helped greatly with my first PC build. I'm glad to help you, Broken Shadows. Does Matt look like he eats a steady diet of beans? I despise beans, so couldn't be more wrong. I actually really don't like beans at all. Not a beans guy. Boom, 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 boom. That high table makes you look fun size, does it? This table is really tall. This table, by the way, is 8 feet tall. So you guys do the math. This is an 8 foot tall table right now. It's 8 feet tall. Newegg has some killer open box deals for a minute there. ARC A580 for 140. Oh, damn. That would have made our $500 build even better. That's crazy. We did a $500 build with the A580, and yeah, it's wild. I hate beans too. Wow, a fellow bean hater. I like it. I bought the $500 1700 XT. If you get the model that's $450 or cheaper, go for it 100%. Yeah, so we're planning a build that's going to be, you guys are all budget focused, right? Say yes in chat if you're 100% budget over aesthetics, right? Say yes if you are, say no if you're not. But the video that we're planning is going to be totally opposite of that. Literally, the GPU we're getting is the most expensive 7800 XT. Because it's all white, and it's gonna be aesthetic heavy. It's gonna be so aesthetic heavy. It's for a new case that's launching that is an aesthetic focused case, so it's gonna be a little bit different for us, but I know Jonah's really excited about it because he loves aesthetics. But this build is going to be very, very heavy on aesthetics. I'm a mix, I feel it. Toasty Clips, please read my last message. I can't see your message, it's gone. By the way, Tattoo Man, if you don't know, we're streaming on Twitch and YouTube right now. So if you could resend that message, let me know. We use Restream, so like messages kind of combine, so I miss it sometimes. I apologize. But anyways, that build is going to be a baller, aesthetically focused build. Absolutely baller. I look at things in hours of cost and what I'd be making if I'm working instead. That's a good way to look at it. 7800 XE is a good GPU. Just don't, if you wanted the best bang for buck, don't buy the one that we're buying. The Spectra White Edition, it's beautiful, but it's expensive. CPU cooler with LCD screen, what would you go with for the 7800? The NZXT Kraken cooler, the 240mm or 360mm, the very basic LCD display. I think NZXT is still the best in terms of LCD display coolers. I think they're still the best. Any NZXT cooler. They're pricey, but I think they're the best. So if I can save $100 but spend 4 hours, it's instantly a loss of money. That makes sense. That makes sense. I like your logic. What's the most expensive case you've ever built in? We built in that really crazy all metal Asus ROG case. The funny thing is the most expensive cases we've ever built in, I've hated all of them because they're huge. They're massive for no reason. Yeah, probably that really tall all metal Asus ROG case. I don't remember the name of it though. You watching Kentucky football this year, Matt? They're playing well. The defense is awesome. I mean, of course I'm watching Kentucky football. I'm diehard UK football and basketball. You should have seen me watching that Ole Miss game. Craziness. I don't think most of you all in this chat wouldn't care, but I'm honestly contemplating starting some sort of like live stream on the side where I do just like live reactions to games and stuff, because that's something I've realized, like, if I have more time, it'd be cool to do something like that.
Sounds great, thank you.
Welcome. They thought you died out there.
Yeah, I felt like I did.
There's a lot of questions.
Yeah, I was calling about the my camper.
Ah.
Because yeah, I realized I'm like, I don't know when I used that thing one time since Canada.
Yeah. We're going back to Canada next week. What do you mean?
Oh shit. No, I had that thought where I was like, watch me sell this thing, and then Matt's like, oh, we got a cool business opportunity. I'm like, no.
We're off to California next week.
No, honestly, I thought about it. I was like, dude, I got a big old truck. I was like, I can bring sleep in the bed if I need to, or get an Airbnb.
So I'm kind of weird with sports. I do not really get into professional sports. Maybe I should now. I've been talking about that for like years that I would get into it, but I'm really just
He's into little leagues.
Little leagues. I'm just into college sports. So like I'm really big into college basketball and football for University of Kentucky. Go Big Blue.
They will spend 13 hours building a generic desk rather than spending $250 on a well-built desk.
Kermit's talking about his whole, like, he says he bases his time decisions on how much money he would make if he was working instead.
Oh, dude, that's a great way to do it. Yeah. I wish more people thought that way, because the amount of people, obviously with having a retail business, we see it a lot. When I was a mechanic, I saw it a ton. But people doing the crap where they're like, well, it's only like this much worth of parts. Like, why is the labor, $1,000? And it's like, well, first of all, you're paying for the experience. I'm like, if you go, you can probably do this, right? Like, you can probably handle doing this with some YouTube videos. It's gonna take you 3 days, and you're not gonna have a vehicle. Yeah. How much is your vehicle to get you from point A to point B?
Worth to you.
Exactly, and your time. Same with computers, man. I mean, I know if we're being honest, we told people building a PC is not that hard, guys.
No, it's
not that hard, but I would say Matt and I do have a lot of really cool tricks, like really simple ones, running stuff behind the board, knowing how to hide cables, cable management, and then obviously just getting the PC working. I've had many customers where they tell us it takes them like 5 hours to build their PC and then it doesn't work.
Yeah.
So
and at that point, you're pissed off and you just don't even want to be involved in PC anymore.
Yeah, and then you're like sending parts back, you're paying for shipping, and you already made the wrong part, doesn't end up fixing it, then you're taking it to Geek Squad and you're paying them. So yeah, there's a lot of reasons why like it's worth spending, $150 to $200 or even $1,000 depending on whatever you're having done.
Feeling Fernsky, no offense to you, but that is the weirdest way to be a fan. I'm so sorry. See, that is the most bandwagon thing I've ever heard. Having a top tier football program that's a totally different school for football, you're a fan of them, but then when it comes to basketball, you're only a fan of the best basketball schools. That's, I already got it plugged in.
Oh,
you're good. Such a bandwagon way of life, I'm just saying. Is Afterburner safe to use? I'm getting a message, risk do not use. So it's been doing that with the new beta version. I don't know why. I don't know if it's a Windows update or what, but yes, it is. I think the beta version might have something going on with Windows. I don't know.
I think the biggest thing you gotta be careful about, and the reason they tell you it is just having Afterburner does nothing. It literally is just there. But you can overclock and underclock with it. So like you can add voltage, you can take it away. You can set your GPU fan. It never works, by the way, but you can set it to like 100% if you want to. So I think that's the risk, is they're saying, hey, we don't want to be responsible if you brick your PC.
All right, that's respectable. That's respectable. I get it. 5 hours doesn't work. Spin time, shipping, receiving, fixing, and then how often do they, like you said, and go to Geek Squad? A lot.
Oh, a lot.
Yeah, a lot. I mean, a lot of them, like, especially when we ship them out, because they don't want to deal with shipping to someone else, they'll be like, what's my best local option? And then they'll go to a Geek Squad. And then we get in a bad situation because Geek Squad tells them one thing. Geek Squad does something to it, and then we're like, and then they come back to us because there's more problems. And we're like, well, Geek Squad already did something to the computer. At that point, like, we have no idea what they did.
Yeah, we normally, we have a lot of people come to us first that we didn't even build their PC, because obviously if we built it, it'd be free and we'd be troubleshooting it, but off the street repairs, I think we get a few a week now where they're like, oh, I just built a PC, oh, I just upgraded my PC, it's not working now, can you guys fix it? So that's the example of, like, sometimes if you're not fully confident in doing something and you don't necessarily have the time, so maybe you're rushing it, it's probably worth just paying someone to do it.
I agree with that, Queen. Dabo Sweeney's the worst. I got to enjoy some basketball last year, rare for a tie. Oh, you all had a really good season, for sure. Now, yeah, basketball's going to be interesting this year. First year with the new coach. I'm excited. It's going to be some new energy, so we'll see. I think when you first start out, no doubt it's going to take you hours to build because you're still figuring out and not wanting to break anything like the CPU socket, for sure.
Yeah, I see that a lot too, where I think people are literally just clinching the whole time because, they put like their whole savings towards this PC. And I think that's why we get so many like help comments in Discord and stuff where it's like my PC's overheating and it's literally just running normal.
Yeah, that's why I always tell people for your first PC build, don't try to fit it into a tight time window. Don't give yourself a couple hours to do it. You'll rush, you'll have to do it. I know people are busy in general, life happens, but if you can devote an entire day or a weekend to your PC build, and I know you're excited, maybe you come from work one day and you're like, oh, I can knock this out in a couple hours. Don't do that to yourself.
Yeah.
You're gonna rush, especially if it's your first build, you're gonna have problems. Just find a time to take your time and just enjoy the experience because it's fun.
I also, and on that note, I would say almost just book out a day even if you need to, because I think picking up where you left off can be risky.
Yep.
Because you might kind of forget where you were at or what you were doing.
Or you get to the point where you were so frustrated that you never come back to it, and then you look 2 months later and you have a computer sitting in the corner you spent a bunch of money on.
We have had customers actually multiple times have that situation where they brought us we've had some where they brought us a PC that was new and we're like, dude, this was these are all 5-year-old parts. And yeah, I built it and it never worked.
A lot of people are work 40 hours a week and in there and don't realize how much they're losing, not dedicating 10 hours more. I get that. I also get the whole sometimes the time thing goes both ways. The time thing goes, if you dedicate that 10 hours, yeah, you're getting overtime, you get more money, but is that 10 hours with, let's say you're a family person, more time with family, that time you can't pay for, So there's it's a two-way street there.
When on the flip side of that too, if you successfully do something, I know Kermit's talking about the whole time and money investment. Let's say someone does build their PC, they got really good deals on it and it works perfect. They might have just saved a couple $100, and if they build it in 4 hours, that's what, $50 an hour basically that they saved. So, it's pretty cool.
Comes to continue their game 2 days after the storm, bringing in so much out traffic, people who need to stay at hotels. Yeah, I didn't know they actually did that. That's pretty shitty. I'm surprised there were games that were delayed that wasn't even in North Carolina, so that's wild. So I don't know.
I wonder if we're still. I know I heard. I think it was some people in chat. Maybe you said it too about a kind of second round of hurricane weather.
Someone was saying that in chat.
Although I will say the weather here though it's kind of calming down. It's really good temperatures, sunny. McAllister.
McAllister's sunny.
McAllister's always sunny in Philadelphia.
Nice.
The most important meal of the day. Serving it up.
What if you just realized, you didn't notice the cameras, but for the past 3 or 4 years, this has just been a sitcom that's been aired somewhere.
Dude, that would be crazy if it was the Truman Show.
It's funny. Do you ever have moments that have in your life that just feel too coincidental that you feel like that?
I think I plugged them in.
The other day, running into Walter outside that Louisville Creamery, the fact he was leaving at the same time,
Yeah.
and invited us to an event, made me think this felt way too. All of Louisville.
Yeah.
At the same time, we ended up in the same street. I don't see the man ever. He's too busy. So I thought it was weird, but there are definitely times where I'm like, this is too.
So you guys were both getting creamed at the same time.
We were getting creamed at the same time.
Yes, he did.
It's my little cream brother.
It's not confirmed, but there are areas to look at another hurricane with similar track to pop.
You know what I don't like is that.
Yeah, what is going on?
That sounds like a full speed, not
That does
booting
not sound
ramp.
good. Is it the GPU or is it this?
Yeah. Wait. Yeah. Yeah, it's the GPU.
No, that's not a good sign.
Dude, is there another fan header on this freaking... Oh my god, it's at the bottom.
The back fan isn't going.
I know, none of them are.
Not going.
Do we have an extension?
No, this was a sitcom. I don't know. I'd be just confused.
Imagine yesterday at 2:30. That entire.
Oh, this whole office is a sitcom?
Yeah, the whole office. I'm saying the entire it's.
That would not.
How
be
would your
good.
character be perceived?
I don't know. I'm trying to think of a character that would be similar to who I think I'd be.
I'm just thinking of the video we were watching yesterday, and
Oh my god,
everything
dude,
else
that
going
was
on with that.
That was crazy.
I feel like it'd be closer to okay, I'm just gonna compare it to Office. The
Yeah.
Office instead. That's got a good range of
Yeah.
characters that even your villains aren't really villains.
Yeah.
Dude. I'm trying to think of I feel like I'd feel more like Creed at that point.
Yeah.
You guys talking about the actual the show The Office?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to think of who, because there's not really a villain. I think I'm somewhere across between the annoyingness of.
No, you remind me of Danny California.
Is that Michael's one of his personalities?
I think that's it. Was his name Danny California? The one guy,
spy?
the guy that ends up taking over for Michael for a little bit, and he's weirdly sexual and
Oh yeah,
talks really calm. It was something California, I believe. Chat.
Not.
Fill us in.
Robert, California.
Robert. Okay. I think is Danny California a freaking Red Hot Chili Pepper song?
Dude, no, there's also.
So it turned right off, but I'm almost worried the graphics card. I hope we didn't get a dud or something.
Have you all watched The Things We Do in the Shadows?
No.
It's like it's a show about a group of vampires living in the U.S. and they live in Staten Island.
Those fans are still not spinning, by the way.
Plugged him in.
And there's just an episode where one of them
Maybe
goes.
having a motherboard issue.
He gets threatened for his life. He's like, I ran away from Staten Island. I came down to Lucky Poor Bar Grill, and now I'm hiding under the name Jackie Daytona. And I just love the name Jackie Daytona.
Jackie Daytona.
And he goes, look, here's my disguise. And he turns around and he just puts a toothpick on his mouth. And that's it. He goes, I came to Pennsylvania.
Dude,
It
who's
sounds
calling me now?
Transylvania.
There's no way. What's that? Hello?
Were you at Starbucks?
Because we love him.
Why
I'm
did-
sorry. I don't want to leave the stream.
No, I'll do
You
it.
yell at him.
It's-
You yell at
it's
him, not me.
Ask him why.
Yeah, you yell. You lecture him. Tell him he should bring his keys. All right, bye. I say, I feel like that's been a lot recently. He's been having to have Jonah or someone else let him in. Does that mean Jonah's not here then?
Yeah, because he got Ubered. I think I see regular traffic.
Huh. Well, let me try to undo some cable management and plug it straight in, I guess. Guys, look, we made the build take the whole stream.
I know, and I was sitting there and I was like, just yapping. I was like, I could cable manage this, but like it's 9:30, so I feel like I should drag this on a little longer.
Yeah.
Jackson never gets off the phone. It's crazy, dude.
Sorry.
Money moves.
Recouping money moves.
Do I smell Sammy's? Huh?
Sandwiches.
Kermit, if you start smelling sandwiches, I think you should go to a doctor. Such great employees, yes. Quality employees. World-class employees.
Yeah, it was 9:59 when Zach called me to let him know.
We talked about a lot of stuff, didn't we, Chad? We were all over the place. We were talking about physical media. We were talking about PS5 Pro, PC competitor, sports, eSporta.
Oh, they spin.
Uh,
I guess it didn't like this adapter or something.
you almost buy the 3050s by the pound? Yes. Based on our content, 3056 gig we definitely use a lot. Don't have any planned for October though, so you'll have a month break. Congratulations. But the month is still young. No, this one was a trade-in we got. It was a 3058 gig. I remember seeing the trade-in on it.
Maybe that's why I was traded in.
Price was okay. Probably would have taken about, what, 30 off that? For a trade-in?
Yeah, I wonder. I don't know.
See,
Maybe
it
because
was
this
a
is
trade-in
one.
towards something.
Yeah, well, and this is one that I wrote, so there's a chance it didn't have anything on it.
Yeah, okay.
That's been happening a lot lately. Where like I'll find stuff back there that literally has no notes.
We do have a spooky build planned. It is happening.
Actually, you know
You'll
what?
better run that video up.
That might have been. I might need to ask Tool. That might have been an RMA actually, and I
Was
might
it?
have just accidentally put trade in. Yeah,
It's an RMA. That's funny.
yeah. It was overheating before, so they said, "Well, here, we'll just put it at 100% all the time."
Do you guys think there'll be any good deals on laptops during Prime Day? Probably. I think you're mainly going to see laptop deals during November. There are some good deals out there right now. I still say, if anyone wants a laptop for $600 or less, Walmart has the best deal right now with the HP Victus. It's still in stock.
But you have to use our affiliate link.
These are our affiliate link. But definitely go that route. But I will say early November is probably when the best laptop deals are coming. No, I saw
where
his
he is.
car, but is he sitting in it or do you walk in?
He's not just sitting in it, reflecting life.
He's reflecting. He's like, should I walk in today? How's it going on the Victus? This is solid. It's a 4050 laptop with an 8000 series Ryzen 5.
I would say it's Victus solid.
It's Victus solid. Anywho,
buy this PC at PC Bros. Once we figure out if the graphics card is a functional or not, we'll get that going. But we have a lot of PCs on the website. Stay tuned. Next week, we'll be running a week-long sale. We got the giveaway stream on Friday. Gonna be fun stuff. My birthday's on Monday, so that means you guys gotta buy a ton of PCs on Monday. So do that for me. That'd be nice. Or else. But yeah, buy a bunch of PCs. That'd be great.
Does the port strike impact PC parts a lot? Oh, you're talking, yeah, it very much will. I don't know how soon or when or how much it will, but yeah, it's going to in some form or another. I've never felt like, and if it has been, it's been a long time, I've never felt like the US has had just abundance of PC parts just going out. I think PC parts sell so freaking fast that like they're constantly being imported and then sold, imported and sold. You think most? I mean, that's a fair point. They're coming from the West Coast, I guess. Matt will be turning 27. This go get my money. All right, guys, we're rating Spec Vengeance. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. We'll be live tomorrow for a nice Friday stream. See you guys later. Peace out.